This video is all about the benefits of dribbling with the soles of your feet. Let's say you're struggling at consistently protecting the ball from defenders. It seems as if they can read your every move and can pressure you to give up the ball too easily, and you want to figure out how to change that. Well, this is the video for you. By learning how to dribble with the soles of your feet, you will be better able to keep defenders off balance, protect the ball from them, and get out of tight situations where you might have lost the ball before you learn this skill. This is a crucial skill if you want to improve your dribbling, and it will make you a nightmare for opponents to defend against. And we're going to give you 3 simple drills you can do by yourself that will help you practice and develop this skill. And don't worry, we'll make sure you don't end up like this. Let's get into it. Now, some people think that dribbling with the sole of your foot is just a luxury, that it's a way to do some fancy tricks, but not actually a useful part of your game. This couldn't be further from the truth. While this skill can be used for trickery, top players dribble this way because there are some essential dribbling skills that this helps you do. 1. You have more control while you're dribbling. There will be plenty of times when you're not trying to sprint with the ball. Sometimes you need to keep the ball close while dribbling in a more confined area. In these circumstances, using the sole of your foot to dribble can be a great way to keep the ball under control and away from defenders. By dribbling with the soles of your feet in these situations, you are able to keep the ball closer to you and protect it while still being a threat. And one of the key advantages of using this skill is that you can quickly go backwards while still facing forwards and seeing your opponents and the entire field, unlike if you wanted to dribble backwards using other parts of your feet. If you get good at this skill, you will constantly have defenders guessing about what your next move is. 2. Shielding the ball. For those that don't know, shielding the ball is when you use your body to create a barrier between the ball and your opponent, making it difficult for your opponent to steal the ball. Shielding is especially important when you are under tight pressure from a defender. Players use this technique for different reasons. For instance, when they need some extra time to determine what to do, or when a player needs to buy time for their teammates to get into a better position, or even if they want to run down the clock at the end of a game. Dribbling with the soles of your feet while shielding the ball from defenders helps you maintain your balance while knowing exactly where the ball is. By keeping your foot on the ball, you can be aware of everything happening around you, which will allow you to successfully protect the ball and keep possession for your team. And lastly, there are a number of ways to dribble, pass, and even control the ball using the soles of your feet. Top players utilize these skills to add a level of unpredictability to their game that is hard for defenders to keep up with. If you can add these skills to your game, you will become a much more effective and a much more complete player, no matter what position you play.
So we're going to go over 2 ways to dribble with the soles of your feet that we're going to go over in our drills. First is the drag back. Now, a couple of things you need to remember to do this move successfully. You want to be in an athletic stance because there will likely be defenders around you, and you need to move quickly to get out of a tight situation. You want to put the middle of the sole of your foot on the middle of the ball. You don't want to be too far back, and you don't want to be too far forward or too far left or right. 3, and this is very important, when you're pulling the ball back towards you, you want to turn with the ball. As we're starting out, you don't want to turn away from the ball, like that. Why? Because when you turn with the ball, you can protect it. You can keep an eye on the ball and still shield off a defender so that they can't reach in and take it from you. If you turn away from the ball, you may not be sure where the ball is. You may drag the ball back too far so that when you turn around to get it, it's too far away from you and someone can reach in and take it. And lastly, after you drag the ball back and turn with it, you take that next touch with your other foot and get into space and away from the defender. Now the second move we're going to go over is dragging the ball across your body. Again, you want to be in an athletic stance as you're likely going to have defenders around you and you need to be able to move quickly. You want to put the middle of your foot on the middle of the ball, similarly to the drag back. And now importantly, as you're dragging the ball across your body, you want to stay with the ball. So you don't want the ball to be too far in front of you, and you don't want the ball to be too far behind you. You want your body to stay with the ball as you're dragging it across your body. Why? Again, you want to be able to protect the ball at all times. If it's too far in front of you or too far behind you, it's much easier for a defender to reach in and take the ball off you. So now that we've gone over those 2 skills, let's jump into some drills.
So in this first drill, all you need is a ball and some space. Start by putting the middle of the sole of your foot on the middle of the ball and dragging it across your body, stopping it with the inside of your other foot. Once you stop the ball, use the foot you stopped the ball with to drag the ball back across your body in the opposite direction. Then you continue doing that back and forth. Start slowly to get used to dribbling the ball in this way. As you get more comfortable, you can increase the speed of the drill. Start off by trying to do 5 dribbles with each foot, going back and forth. And as you get better, try to do 10 on each foot. Now in this exercise, we are building on what we did in the last drill. We are setting up 2 cones, or whatever other markers you have, about 10 to 15 steps apart. Then, we are starting at one cone and dragging the ball across our body until we reach the other cone. Once we reach that cone, we'll turn around and dribble back towards the first cone using our other foot to drag the ball across our body. Again, start slowly with this drill to get comfortable dribbling in this style. It is extremely important that you are not reaching for the ball because it is too far in front of you or too far behind you. Focus on keeping your body with the ball at all times. Remember, you need to protect the ball from defenders, and if the ball is too far away from you while you are dragging it across your body, you will frequently lose possession of the ball. In this third drill, we are working on the drag back. Now, same as the last drill, we are putting 2 cones or markers 10 to 15 steps apart. Then we are starting at one cone and dribbling towards the other, taking small, tight touches. Once you reach the other cone, step on the middle of the ball and drag it back towards the opposite direction. Make sure you turn with the ball and take your next touch with the other foot. Then you will dribble back towards the first cone and do the same thing, going back and forth. Be sure to start slowly so that you practice your technique and timing. You do not want to be dribbling by the cone because you weren't able to step on the ball properly to drag it back. Also, remember to turn with the ball so that you are always protecting it from defenders. And as you get better at this drill, you can try and pick up the pace. And there you have it. Those are 3 simple drills anybody can do to practice dribbling with the soles of their feet. If you like this or any of our other videos, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of our other skills tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. This is Footy Made Easy, and we'll see you next time.